On Tuesday, the Trump administration admitted that, oops, we accidentally fired several USDA employees who were working on the H1N5 bird flu outbreak in the United States. The latest data about that from the USDA shows 151 confirmed flocks have been hit. That's about 23 million birds, which of course is causing a massive spike in the price of eggs. Now, the USDA sent a statement that it was working in bringing these several agency employees back, although several positions supporting bird flu efforts were notified of their terminations over the weekend. We are working to swiftly rectify the situation and rescind those letters, said a USDA spokesman in a statement reported by NBC. USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service frontline positions are considered public safety positions, and we are continuing to hire the workforce necessary to ensure the safety and adequate supply of food to fulfill our statutory mission. Okay, then why did the Doge dummies fire a bunch of them? I mean, it seems like a bit of a whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Huh. Weird. Now, to show you how widespread H5N1 is, it began spreading in the US in 2022, right? And so far, 148 million birds have been euthanized to prevent additional infections. That has, of course, led to supply chain shortages of eggs. Okay. Even restaurants have been putting egg surcharges, okay, on some of their food. So look, there's a major issue here when it comes to this bird flu epidemic, which, by the way, has ended up jumping species. That's right. In March of 2024, the illness was found in dairy cows for the first time. Uh-oh. But it gets worse. As of now, about 70 human cases have been identified, mostly in dairy and poultry workers, one of which actually led to a fatality. Okay, so once again, that's a real problem. That is not good. Not good. And yet, here we have the Doge purging away, getting rid of thousands of government employees, gutting these agencies that are tasked to protect people from stuff like this, as well as, of course, the people who maintain our nuclear arsenal. Yes, that's right. 300 employees at the National Nuclear Safety Administration, NSA, were fired last week because the person in charge had no idea what they actually did. That's right. A source told CNN that they believe that the individuals were fired because, quote, no one has taken any time to understand what we do and the importance of our work to the nation's national security. Another source said Congress is freaking out because it appears DOE, Department of Energy, didn't really realize NNSA oversees the nuclear stockpile. Once again, it goes back to like Rick Perry, okay, who, when he was running for president, forever ago, it was 2016, where he was like, gosh, I didn't know. I think it was after that where he was put as the secretary at the Department of Energy. And so he's like, gosh, I didn't realize that we actually did nuclear here. I thought it was just all about oil and gas. Oh, dummy. Just putting the dumbest people, the most unintelligent people in charge of this country. My God. But anyway, once they figured it out, yeah, you had figured out that they were actually necessary. I mean, that same source said the nuclear deterrent is the backbone of American security and stability. Period. For there to be even even very small holes poked, even in the maintenance of that deterrent, should be extremely frightening to people. Absolutely, it should be. It should be, and not enough people are aware of all this stuff because they're not aware of the things that the government actually does. Okay. But once again, once the Trump administration figured out, oh crap, we need these people, they attempted to rehire them. Problem is, some of them were unable to be reached. All but around 25 NNSA staffers have been since reinstated. Two current NNSA employees with knowledge of the matter told CNN, it is unclear how many will return to work Tuesday. Oh boy. According to an NSA employee familiar with the firing, speaking to CNN, they said that the agency's human resources department was not even involved in the firings. Really? Quote, that's not normal. It was ridiculous, unprecedented, and sloppy. There's no formal process. So, yeah, that's what's going on in our government right now. Ridiculous, unprecedented, and sloppy. Oh boy. Not only is this dangerous, okay, with real implications for and consequences for this country's health as well as our national security, but it's also super embarrassing. And who runs a government like this? Oh, right. Donald Trump and Republicans, of course. Now, in addition to all those whoopsie firings, there's also a lot of firings that are just weakening us as a country. And those will not be rescinded. For example, regulators at the Center for Veterinary Medicine, who ensure that drugs for pets and livestock are safe and effective, gone. The center's work has an impact on many different animals, including household pets, dogs, cats, hamsters, whatever. But it's also responsible for making sure that the food from animals, yes, the food that we eat, being treated with medications like antibiotics and hormones, is safe to eat, including dairy cows, egg-laying hens, and other livestock. Oh boy. One staffer who received their termination letter over the weekend said the majority of their work had involved regularly reviewing reports on drugs that are on the market to make sure that the manufacturers were following quality standards and preventing contamination, among other things. The losses will deplete staffing in an already backlogged area of FDA, meaning those workers that are left could be forced to rush through their work in order to meet their deadlines, one current FDA staffer told NPR. Oh no, not good. Not good at all. In fact, the person told NPR, quote, the safety of these drugs impacts anyone who eats animal products, who eats meat or milk or eggs. And at the same time, you got these people that are drinking raw milk, okay, on the right wing. Oh no. This is bad. I mean, all of these firings, a lot of these firings, okay, all it's doing is setting us up for future catastrophe. I mean, look, Donald Trump hasn't, been in office for a month yet. Okay, we've already had a whole bunch of disastrous plane crashes. And now Trump's firing more FAA people, okay? The flight controllers. Oh my God. So this is not good at all. Look, at the end of the day, regulators are just the cops on the beat, right? That's it. They're just there to enforce the rules. Rules that generally are there to protect us. But thanks to Republicans, they've been demonized, villainized, and finally defunded and fired. Thanks to Trump. And now, all this stuff is going to get way, way worse. So, buckle up and brace for impact. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.